What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Apex Legends. This tutorial is just for just beginners. If you've never heard of Apex and you're just starting out, this tutorial is for you. First off, I'm just going to go through these game modes here. You should do training first. It's going to make you do training, and then we're going to go jump into firing range after you do that. And you got trios and duos, which is obvious. Ranked, you have to be level 10 before you can do ranked. And then we also have this is Battle Royale modes, which is 3v3 or 2v like 60. And Arenas is just a 3v3 mode with set weapons and stuff. Anyways, so when you start, you'll be on this screen here. And if you go to the store, click on Legends right here, and you'll have a bunch of legends. And to unlock these legends, you need red coins. So if you put this over here, it's that middle red, and I have 704,000 legend tokens. Or you can buy a legend for $7, which 700 Apex coins. Which you don't want to do that. You want to just collect those red coins, because that's the you'll have so many you won't know what to do with, and you can just unlock one legend slowly at a time and get to know them a little bit. But we're going to jump into firing range here. So you just click on this, go up to the top. Okay. So I just want to go through the weapons with you guys. Weapons, weapon control, weapon attachments. There's so many weapons in this game now. It's overwhelming. So you got the basic shotguns. I'm not going to go like in depth, but they all shoot differently. So this is called the Peacekeeper, and if you shoot it, you see that pattern right there. Okay. Let me get two different. Let me get this one and the Eva. Okay. So you have that pattern with the Peacekeeper. This is the Eva 8, and ooh, I'll back up a little bit. Okay, so it shoots like that. The Mozambique. It shoots in 3 triangle bursts there. But that was not aiming down sights. Aiming down sights, it'll bring it tighter. Watch. Okay, see? But these other shotguns, a Peacekeeper aiming down sights, it actually has a choke built into it. I should have discussed that. So watch it charge up. And if you watch the reticle, which is that part, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until it's completely small. And then you can shoot it. And basically you're shooting a slug. So you can hit that range and hit hard. And then you got the Massive. Massive shoots different. You see the reticle, it shoots like that. So I don't even put a sight on this thing. Watch. It shoots width. And if you aim down the sights, it brings it tighter. So this is a gun you want to pop aim. You don't really want to hip fire it, because that's not going to hit a whole body. So that is shotguns. And shotguns, they come with a purple bolt, blue bolt, white bolt. Purple bolt, it just makes it shoot faster. This is a triple digi-threat. Digi-threats help see through smoke and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the shotties. Over here we have special weapons. I'm not going to go through those because you're probably not going to get them very much. This is the bow keck. It's kind of in a class of its own, to be honest. It comes with 2 hop-ups, the Deadeye Tempo and the shatter caps. I'm not really going to go in depth with this, but the Deadeye Tempo helps you shoot faster. Shatter caps, if you press right on your, not right, if you press left on your D-pad, it turns it into like a shotgun now. I'll go over here. See, now it turns into a shotgun instead of 1 bolt, but you gotta hit all those bolts to do the same amount of damage. And you can put any of these sights on there that you want. That's about it for the bow. The bow does, so you can shoot fast. Like, I'll just hit it. Okay, that guy's dead. I'll do a body shot real quick. Just a quick one. See, 25 damage. But you can charge it by pull it back, and now it's doing 60. So it's really a weapon you want to hold. This is like a quick through the guns. Then I'm gonna go with what the best gun is for you guys to use. So they all shoot different. They all have different patterns. You have to get used to them. So this is the Volt, and the Volt I highly recommend for you to use. It is an amazing gun. And it comes with the basic attachments: barrel, energy mag. So these are stocks here. You can put a stock on it. The stock helps you reload faster, and the mags just hold more ammo. The turbocharger will go on the Devotion. So this is the Devotion without a turbocharger. It takes a while to build up momentum there. You put the turbocharger on it, and it's a deadly weapon. I don't like to use it, but if you have a lot of ammo and you get the turbocharger, it's a deadly weapon. Okay. Oh, we also have gold mags. So what gold mag does is I can put this away and it will reload. Watch on the bottom right, it'll say reloaded. See, reloaded. So now this gun's reloaded again. So that's really handy. Okay, that's about it. And then the Havoc also takes a turbocharger, so I'll switch this out. It's a really good weapon with the turbocharger. Without the turbocharger, I hate it. I hate it. By the time it takes you to do that charge up, you could be dead in this game. The L-Star is a really good gun. Really good gun this year. It used to be bad, but with the sight on it, it doesn't really have a reload. So see how there is a magazine, but it says unlimited. So you can shoot this. It'll heat up. See, then it reloads, but you can burst it forever. So it's really strong if you don't, and it shoots like a laser now too. So just feel for that heating up. So I recommend out of these guns right here, the L-Star and the Volt. Those guns, you can't go wrong. So we got the Rampage, which is a brand new gun this year. I'm gonna grab a backpack. So this is a gold backpack, purple, white. Obviously, these get stronger and stronger, but when you die with a gold backpack on, it will heal your shields and your health. So whoever has like a gold backpack, you want them to be like, if there's a lifeline on team, you want them to res you, because you'll have half shields and half health, which is clutch. So this is the Rampage. So it shoots pretty slow, and I'm not a fan of it because it shoots slow, but it also holds quite a bit of ammo. With the purple magazine, it's holding 40 rounds, so it's a good gun for you guys to use. But I recommend hip firing it like this. If you're up close, you want to hip fire it and crouch. But also you get a thermite. This is a thermite, which is the flare grenades.
Thermite grenade.
That's the thermite. They're these red ones here. You hit left and it'll charge it with a thermite. Okay, now it's revved up and now it's going to shoot way faster. Now this gun is something else. It's a great gun if you have thermites. So here we got the 30-30 repeater. This one you want to rock really with the Bruiser, which it's a 2 times. So you've got a little bit of zoom in. So when you aim this thing down, you see the reticle, how those things charge. It's more power. So I'm going to shoot it without charging it up. 42. Then I'm going to charge it up. 57. So it's a slow one shot gun, but it's actually pretty good. You can hip fire it pretty accurately, really. I don't recommend that unless you're in a pinch, though. Also, with this, you can also get the shatter caps that came with the bow. You can get those, and then you have to press left to get it on. So now it's on. You see the reticle changed? Okay, now it's on, and now it shoots It shoots just like the EVA 8. Let's look at it here. See that? So if you do need to hip fire it, that would be something you would want to change to if you were in the hip fire, if somebody was pushing you really hard. This is the wingman. I don't recommend this for you guys. You can put it 2 times on it and get those range shots. But most people rock it with the 1, with the hollow, or the... it's a really good weapon. It's probably the pro's favorite weapon, but it is a hard gun to hit your shots when somebody's going side to side. But it hits hard headshots. 97. Like, you can kill somebody really fast. But it's difficult. I don't recommend if you're first starting to use this at all. The Prowler is also probably one of the best guns in the game, but it's a burst fire. I'll just go show you what the... over here. Right here. It goes straight up. And it'll if you're up close, you'll just melt somebody. I mean, there's no something, especially if you hit him in the head. So when you shoot this gun, you want to hold down, because it's going up every time you burst. It's going up, up, up. So just hold a little back down on it, and you can laser people. And it's one of the best weapons in the game. It's a little more difficult, I would say, but once you master it, it won't let you down. So this is a hemlock. It's kind of like in the category of the repeater, in my opinion. It's more of a mid-range. So it has a 3-shot burst. Like, it shoots 3 bullets. And you can laser people, but also it single fires, and you can hit left, turn it on to single mode. And it gives you a little more accuracy at the distance. You just spam the shoot button, and it's amazing how fast you can laser somebody. Or if they're like really far away, just kind of, you got a lot of heavy ammo, so you can just peck at them, you know, just to irritate them a little bit. Really good gun if you master it. It's a little hard to... It actually hip fires pretty good. I like to hip fire it, so you just like... If you're up close, you want to hip fire it, and you always want to be moving. You don't want to be aiming down the sights, because in this game, you will die. Flatline, it fries. It absolutely fries. It hits like a truck. But the recoil pattern, it's not a, I don't like using it at range very well. It bounces to the side like that a lot, so it's, I'm gonna try a little actually harder here to hit this guy. It takes a lot of skill to get this down to beam, but hip firing up close, I mean, they call it the best submachine gun in the game. It's not. It's an assault rifle, but it fries. And there is a special you can put. Oh, they took anvils out. Never mind. There isn't an attachment on it anymore. Forget about that. I'll go through armor later. Okay. So this is the light guns, and they're some of my favorite guns. Okay, so this is the RE, little pistol here. Here. Just clear all this out. Okay. So this little pistol, people like, if you can put a purple mag on it, it's a really good gun. I can control the recoil on this gun really well. So that was bad. But it's a pretty easy gun. So to test the recoil, I just go up to something like this. You keep your hands off the sticks, aim down sights, and you just hold the fire button. And it just goes up to the right. See that? So a good practice to do if you're trying to master the recoil is, you see it goes up to the right, so you want to hold back down on it to the left a little bit, and just try to keep in the smallest circle as possible. Which, that was horrible. That was really bad. So that was a lot. That was a lot better. But if you master it, And you can actually laser people with it, but it's typically not something you want to keep the whole game. But what's cool about pistols is aiming down sights, you move just as fast as if you're not aiming down sights. So you can hold aiming down sights, and it's pretty good for dodging bullets. The P2020, I'm gonna get this bruiser off of here. So the P2020 sucks without a sight, but it's also the worst gun in the game. You'll find lots of these hanging around. You don't want this. So get rid of it as soon as possible. You can fry with it, but get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. This is an amazing gun, okay? This is probably one of the top guns in the game. This is the R301, and it is amazing. It's kind of like the next gun coming up, but for longer ranges. I don't like to rock bruisers on it because I suck at controlling recoil with bigger sights. But if you can master it, it's great. You can also put a 3x on it, which is called the Ranger. A lot of people like to rock it with the Ranger on. I don't. I don't. Honestly, I prefer taking a sight off it completely. For some reason I laser better without a sight on it, so that's what I do. Okay, next gun, R99. I would say it's probably the best gun in the game. It shoots super fast. And it goes straight up basically. But the recoil, it shoots so fast, if you miss, like this, you miss. You can't just adjust, like you're done for. But once you get the recoil down, you can come up to people and just, they're trucked. They're gonna die once you get the recoil down. Some people actually rock the bruiser on it and use it as a long range. And it's a little more difficult. I wouldn't recommend it right now, but you can definitely pick away people with it. It's a little harder up close to control though. So, next gun, G7. This is probably one of my favorite mid-range guns right here. You get tons of ammo. Like, there's light ammo in abundance in this game, so you can just, if people are at a distance, just miss a whole bunch of shots, and it doesn't matter. And it does 34 damage a shot, but you hit him, get a couple headshots in there. I mean, if you master this gun and master the speed of the bullet, I mean, you can fry anybody and be at a fairly safe range. But oh, this gun is with the marksman class. It's with the repeater and the hemlock, and they actually, oh man, I don't think the hemlock, not the hemlock, but it takes these sniper stocks now. This is a new update, so it takes the sniper stocks. But it's about, oh, you can put a 2x4 on this and get a little more zoom in, which you just hit, says toggle left to zoom in and out or whatever. I prefer the bruiser. I don't like the bigger sights. Where did the snipers go? Is this the snipers? Okay, so last guns here. We got the Sentinel. Okay. So the Sentinel is a special weapon. You grab a shield cell for this. We need another shield cell. Okay, so you can put the big sniper scopes on it, like this one, and zoom in. 140 to the head. It's slow. It's slow. I don't recommend that. I'd recommend a bruiser, a 2x4, or the Ranger, which is the 3x. And then you use this. But what's special about this gun is you get 2 shield cells, which are those little ones. You press left, you can charge it up. So this hits 74 to the body, but when you charge it up, it hits 88. And then 100 and who knows, 176 to the head with it. So it is pretty deadly. If you can hit a headshot, game over. That guy's gonna die. So this is a charge rifle. It's a weird weapon. It's a beam, and it does a little bit of damage while the beam's intact, and then it does a big boom. So you can like scan and do damage and then miss while they're running. It's really easy to miss, but if you just do the whole thing on them, let me hit a whole body shot here. It does have fall off damage, so like this far one, I don't know if this will change. That hits 90. That hits 90. Okay, so that didn't fall off. But see how I have 6 bullets in? And now I have 4, so it uses 2 sniper shots per. So it can eat a lot of ammo, but let's see if the damage is different at this range. Yeah, 72. So it does have fall off, but it's really easy to hit people, and when it hits them, it slows them down. So it's an annoying weapon. Let's just say that. Longbow, nothing special about this. It just shoots a little faster than the Sentinel and hits a little less. 60. It's not a bad weapon though. If you can hit those headshots, you can. It used to be actually one of my favorite weapons in the game. So that is all the weapons. I don't know how much you know about the items. So you got the shields. So in this game, you start out with a white shield. You'll have a white shield on already. And as you look over there on the bottom left, above where the armor and stuff is, it says next Evo 150. So when you hit somebody, I hit him for 129. Next Evo 21. Now I have blue armor on. Next Evo 300. Oops. So I hit this. Come on, hit him. Next Evo 100. Well, see how I hit him for 129, but he didn't have that much health, so I didn't go up a level. So now I'm purple. It doesn't heal you, so you have to charge up your shields on your own after you do the damage. And then 480 damage until red Evo. And so that's kind of a cool thing. You can start with white and earn. You don't have to just look for armor. You can earn your way up. So a gold helmet, what it does is it charges your ultimate faster. So that's my ultimate, and now it's going up 5, 6%, 7%. If you take this off, it's going to go slower. Can you tell that? I mean, it's so fast, it's hard to tell, but it does. That's what it's for. And we did touch on the gold backpack, how it heals you with shields and health. This, if I die and go down, it'll heal me with shields and stuff. So I'm gonna kill myself just to show you guys. This time, third time is the charm. Okay, see how I didn't instantly die this time. So it says hold square to revive. It takes forever. And they can hear this noise. But see how I got healed with shields and health that time? I'm gonna do it without the gold backpack this time. Okay. See how it's green when it says I'm reviving? Last time it was gold. And now I have just a little bit of health and I'm one shot. Anybody can kill me right now. And see how my res shield turned to purple instead of gold now. Okay guys, so that's it for the guns. I want to go through the settings real quick. So hold on the options button, go to settings. And you want to go to let me look through here. Just take a screenshot if you want. I have my damage numbers on stacking, which that's just when you hit the way it looks. Obituaries are on. Minimap rotation off. Weapon auto cycle on. Auto sprint off. Double tap to sprint off. Jetpack toggle. Incoming damage feedback 3D. A lot of this stuff is just your preference. Taking damage closes death box. Crafting menu. Turn that off. I had it off and then I forgot to change it. It went on when I got my PS5. Turn that off so when you're in a death box, when you get hit, it kicks you out and you're like, I just needed to grab that armor real quick, and it pops you out of it. So that is the most important thing on there that you want. Okay, so let's go to what I really want to talk about. This is my controls for aiming. The look sensitivity is at a high 4, and I got my look sensitivity aiming down sights at 3. So you want to put it at 4 and go to per optic and change 1 through 4 all to 3. 4 is just too fast. You want to have a not super sensitive to get those long distance hits in, because you don't need, doing damage is more important. Like spinning around, you can't just kill somebody in 2 bullets, so you need to be hitting the shit out of that. Look dead zone, response curve is classic, and then my look dead zone is none. Okay, so the crouch button, where is the controls for that? I have mine on toggle. Some people like it on hold, but toggle, you push it and then you crouch and you push it again and not crouch. Holding, you actually have to hold it, and then when you let it off, it will pop back up. Not. So here, go to button layout. So I have back buttons on my controller for crouch and jump, and so I don't have to use the face pads to crouch, spam, or jump. And if you're just starting out, you need to change your right analog stick from melee to crouch. And to do that, it's probably one of these. It's button puncher. So you want to change it to button puncher, and that's crouch, that's the stick. So when you're in a fight with somebody, crouch spamming is like one of the best things to do. And so it's a lot easier to aim. You can aim while crouching. See how I'm moving? You can't aim while crouching with it on the face pad, so get used to hitting that right stick in. And you can keep your thumb on the stick while aiming, and it will help you win fights once you master it. So also when you get a gun, I recommend like the R301 here. Practice, see that little target inside that target? Try to keep all the bullets inside of that as best as you can. Just keep practicing and shooting and shooting and shooting. Get some of this recoil down. If you can keep it in there, and then once you get that down a little bit, start walking back and forth like this and trying to keep it in there. And then once you get really good, then start crouch spamming like this and going back and forth and keeping it in. And then it'll just become a habit eventually, and you'll start winning a lot more fights. I'm out of bullets, but that is what I would do. I would practice the R301, the R99, G7, RE45. Basically, all those weapons are amazing. If you're a sniper guy, I'm gonna say Longbow. Longbow for the sniper. The Rampage, the 30-30, the Prowler, the Hemlock, the Flatline. They're all good. The Wingman's also really good. It's a pretty hard gun for you guys right now. But practice that. Even the Volt is amazing. I went through these. I told you guys which ones I thought were amazing. The Vocek is good. We're not even going to touch on the special weapons because you won't see much of them. The EVA 8's honestly the best in my opinion because it shoots fast. And you don't have to aim down sights to tighten up the spread. But this, you can aim and hit this long range shot. But it just shoots too slow for me. Anyways, guys, that is the end of my gun training settings video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one when we drop into some arenas mode. I'm Beaver. Peace out, guys.